This little cabin has been standing since 1966, nearly 60 years of memories soaked into these walls. But time hasn't been kind. The paint's faded, colors washed out to pale ghosts of what they used to be. It's been sitting here just slowly falling apart, but not anymore. Up on the ladder, we're breathing new life into these ceilings, fresh paint going on, covering decades of neglect. Meanwhile, across the room, my brother's getting after it. Those old wall panels, they're coming off. And that first wall, it's coming down. Once you start, there's no going back. The kitchen cabinets had to go next, because when walls start falling, everything connected to them falls too. One wall leads to another, and before you know it, you're looking at the bones of this place, the real structure underneath all those years. It's messy, it's loud, but this is what it takes to make something old new again. The work keeps rolling. More paint going up on the ceiling, but we're not just covering up problems anymore, we're fixing them. Some of those old ceiling panels were too far gone, water damaged and sagging. So out they come, new ones go in. And that carpet, wall to wall, probably been down since the 80s. You can see where feet have worn paths over the years, stains that no amount of scrubbing would ever get out. Time for it to go. We're pulling it up, peeling back another layer of this cabin's history. Fresh panels up on the ceiling, get their coat of paint right away. No point in waiting. Keep the momentum going. Then we turn to the main room walls. They've been tired and dingy for too long. A clean, bright white transforms everything. Same white we're using on the ceiling. Keeps it simple. Makes the whole space feel open and new. Brush strokes covering decades of wear, bringing light back into this room. You can already feel the difference. It's starting to look like a place you'd actually want to spend time in again. Now we're tackling the heart of the home, the kitchen. Those old cabinets have seen better days, so they're being ripped out, making way for something better. While that's happening, the living room's getting its own upgrade. New wall panels going up, covering all those imperfections, giving us a clean slate to work with. Not everything has to go though. Some of the kitchen cabinets are still solid and still have life in them. A fresh coat of white paint works wonders. Suddenly they look like they belong in the new space we're creating. Then comes the floor. Both the kitchen and living room get the same treatment. Wood vinyl tiles clicking into place, one row at a time. It's amazing what a new floor does. It pulls everything together. Step back and look at it now. The living room's completely transformed. New lights overhead casting a warm glow. Clean white walls. That gorgeous new flooring. It doesn't even look like the same space anymore. This is what happens when you stop accepting how things are and start imagining what they could be. Now it's starting to feel like home. Furniture's arriving. A proper dining set where family can gather. Couches that actually invite you to sit down and stay a while. The kitchen needed something special though. New pendant lights drop down over the counter. And just like that, everything changes. That warm glow makes the whole space feel inviting and makes you want to cook in there again. We're not forgetting the details either. New locks going on every door in the house. Front door, back door, bedrooms. Fresh starts deserve fresh security. And here's the thing about those old kitchen cabinets we pulled out earlier. They weren't trash, they just needed love. So we took them outside, sanded them down, and gave them a clean white finish. The doors got the same treatment. Now they're going back in, and you'd never guess they're the same cabinets that were here before. The bathroom's next on the list, and honestly, it needs it badly. We start with the floor. Those old tiles have to go. Hammer and chisel, breaking them up piece by piece. It's loud, it's dusty, but there's no other way. The tub's seen its last bath too. We're hauling it out of there. Then the walls start coming down. You really see what you're dealing with once you open things up. Old plumbing, questionable decisions from decades ago, all of it exposed now. The toilet and cistern, out. Everything's coming out. If we're doing this, we're doing it right. Now comes the real work. New plumbing going in from scratch. Clean lines, proper connections, everything up to code. This is the stuff nobody sees when it's done, but it's what matters most. Fresh walls go up where the old ones stood. Solid, straight, ready for whatever comes next. A coat of paint goes on while everything's still accessible, getting ahead of the game. It looks raw right now, stripped down to nothing, but that's the point. You can't build something good on a bad foundation. Sometimes you've got to tear it all down to build it back better. Let's head down to the lake. That old docking house has been leaning for years, barely hanging on. Time to put it out of its misery. We hook a chain to the truck, give it some gas, and down it goes. One good pull and gravity does the rest. Now it's just cleanup, dragging all those rotted boards and broken timbers up from the shore. Every piece has to come up the hill. It's heavy work, but the lakeshore deserves better than a pile of debris. Back up at the cabin, the deck's in rough shape too. It's the first thing you see, the first thing you step onto. It should make you feel welcome, not worried you're going to fall through. So down it comes, all of it. But we've got plans. Down at the workshop, we're building something better. New rails, new stairs. Not just any stairs though, a spiral staircase. Something with character. Once it's done, we're carrying it to the site, piece by piece. The old wooden deck, gone completely. But we're not just rebuilding what was there, we're extending it, making it bigger. New frame going up, stronger than before, built to last another 60 years. This deck's going to be worth the effort. Now we're putting it all together. The new flooring goes down. Vinyl panels that lock into place, one after another. No more splinters, no more rotted boards that give when you step on them. This stuff's built to handle whatever the lake throws at it. The rails come next, getting mounted along the edges. Solid, secure, exactly where they need to be. Then comes the centerpiece, that spiral staircase. We've poured a concrete base for it, let it cure, and now we're setting it in place, lining it up just right, drilling in the screws, making sure it's locked down tight. This thing isn't going anywhere. Step back and look at it now. A complete functional deck. You can walk out there with confidence, lean on those rails, take those spiral stairs down without a second thought. It's not just safe, it looks incredible. The kind of deck where you'll spend summer evenings watching the sun set over the water, coffee in the morning, the whole 9 yards. From a falling apart eyesore to this, that's what we're talking about.